Each generation is filled with potential, filled with gifts, and yet many of these gifts are left unopened. Kids are constantly faced with difficult choices and difficult challenges. There are so many options, so many choices, so many roads that lead to destruction. They are abandoning their dreams. They're simply settling for a typical way of life. So many kids walk away from their dreams, dreams that God has planned for their lives.
Today, kids face a much riskier passage into adulthood, and at a time when adults are less available to guide them. Adolescents are desperately searching for direction, for meaningful relationships, and for answers.
And it's at a time when adults are much less available. Kids are desperately searching for answers.
And what they're really asking is, does anybody really care, and will you believe in me?
Do I really matter? I mean, can I make a difference?
Does anyone really care? Do I really matter?
When there's not a caring adult who's invested in their lives, these questions are answered in 100 different ways every day.
As kids, we are desperately searching for direction.
These questions are answered in school, at the party, in the locker room,
at the mall, at the movies.
And most of those answers are not good ones because there's no mentoring, there's no adult investing in them, so they come up with their own answers without that direction.
And the answers we're hearing every day are significant and move us further and further away from the life that God has for us. And the dream begins to fade.
If nobody's investing in these kids' lives, they're going to find the answers, with or without you. The bottom line is, do we want those to be good answers?
One bad choice, or
one wrong car,
getting in the wrong car, or
one wrong crowd.
Just this once, it becomes a shattered dream.
And these are the choices that lead them away from God and the purpose and the plan that He has for their life.
And when they get bad answers, they make bad decisions, and the dream begins to fade. Just this once becomes one shattered dream. The danger that parents fall into is they think their kid's good in school, and they're active in athletics or music or whatever. So they don't think it applies to them.
When I lost my brother Mark, everything changed. And if there was a place that we could have gone to just to hang out, to not do what we were doing, it would have kept us out of a lot of trouble. We wouldn't have been searching in the beginning. There's a lot of searching. Just looking for somewhere to not get into trouble. I mean, when you're told to stay out of trouble but you're given no alternative, it's frustrating.
There's been so many lives that have been impacted by Mark's death, and each day that goes by I just understand it more and more. This is to be We know God has a plan, and sometimes that plan can be painful.
What if there's a place that helps teens pick up the broken pieces? A place that speaks grace and truth into their lives.
The next generation is filled with potential.
But we have a responsibility to help them achieve that potential.
It is so important for us to have a place.
We need an alternative
A safe place that ignites and engages their hearts.
where we find belonging and meaning.
A community where we're surrounded by friends.
A dream like this makes so many other dreams possible.
All teenagers need a place to go. And that's why clubs are filled up. That's why restaurants are filled up. That's why you go to some parking lots and they'll make their own spot out in parking lots. And they need a place at night where they can go hang out and find some positive people doing positive things.
We can give these kids a different dream, a better dream.
We believe in our community's ability to invest in the future. And that future is our kids, the next generation, and we play a critical role in shaping their lives.
They'll either find themselves out in this world or go to a safe place and find themselves.
For these kids, for this generation, we believe things can be different.
If there was a place, things could and would be different for someone. And that's why we need to make this dream a reality.
Kids are constantly faced with difficult choices and difficult challenges, and they are in need of meaningful relationships that will last the distance and take them to a place where they can realize their dreams.
Teenagers need to know that there's other people doing what they're doing. There are other people walking that narrow path, that narrow road.
Let's face it, we've all made bad choices. We've all made mistakes. We've all made choices where we look back and feel like a dream has been lost. But with Living the Dream, it's about dreaming and dreaming again.
Once they find that place and they connect with that place in their dreams, then I believe we'll see some successful young people doing what they love to do.
And we're an organization dedicated to revitalizing the lives and dreams of the next generation. Dreams are planted like seeds in fertile ground, watered, nourished, protected, and pruned, so dreams can flourish, bloom, and bear fruit.
That's why building a place where this can happen together is something that has to happen. It's something we need to do, because this is what changes lives.
But we need young people and young adults and older people working together to make that happen.
For just one youth can change the future and can make a big enough difference in the world to make it all worth it.
The dream is a life lived in God, a life God created us to live. That is living the dream.
There are many things we can't change, but this is something that we can change.
Now that's living the dream.
Together,
We are living the dream.